Today I'm working on a closet makeover for my boys. I recently did a complete transformation on their bedroom, so I'll leave that video below. But as I was doing that project, it really inspired me to do this project next, because as I was trying to tidy the space, I realized that the closet system that we have right now is just not functional. I'm an organized person and I like everything to be in a certain place and function well, and when things aren't functioning well, I take an edit, reassess what's working, what's definitely not, and then I kind of tweak things, figure out a system that's going to work for me and my family. To keep this project budget friendly, I'm going to be repurposing things from around my home first. I have an old bookshelf that I'm currently not using. I'm just going to get that cleaned up. I plan to have that be the center of my closet, and then I'm going to be buying some hanging rods. I'll be repurposing some plastic bins that I have around the house, and then if I need to buy any additional baskets or bins, I'll be doing that as well. So really, I'm not going to be needing to spend a lot of money to do a pretty significant transformation on this closet. So let me take you along. I'm just going to give you a really quick overview of the space I'm working with, and then I'm going to get this closet taken apart.
Here's the current state of our closet right now. It's just not functioning very well because the boys aren't able to hang their stuff because a lot of it is out of reach, and these wire baskets are just not practical for them. They stick a little bit and it's really hard to open and close for them. I have some Christmas stuff that I need to deal with and just get things decluttered as well. I was actually able to repurpose this wire bin. I cut the top half off and used it for my daughter's craft supplies in her bedroom, which she was really appreciative for, so that was a nice repurpose. The boys are currently using little kid hangers, but I want to make sure they can grow into this. So when I set the rods, I'm going to make sure that it allows for an adult size hanger. Now that I have this closet system fully assembled and the way I want it, it's time to put everything back in the closet. I wasn't expecting it, but this project ended up taking me a couple weeks just because life got a little crazy and my husband had to go out of town for work, so I was flying solo. But I am so grateful to finally be able to sort through these clothes and get some order back into this closet. I'm basically just sorting the boys' clothes by category. I do pajamas, shirts, pants, socks, undies, and then some seasonal stuff. And as I'm going through everything, I am doing a declutter as well. Whenever I do projects like this around my house where things get out of order for a little while, I'm reminded how much I rely on organization and systems to keep my life less stressful and keep things running smoothly day to day. The past couple weeks, as we've been kind of living out of a pile of laundry, it's more stressful in the mornings for sure, when the kids are scrambling to find a pair of socks or a clean pair of pants. I did keep their hanging shirts on hangers during this project and just kind of draped it over the end of their bed, just to help keep that a little bit organized during this project. Once I had the boys' things sorted by category, I'm literally just putting everything in these bins. I'm not folding anything at all, just to make my life easier. Eventually, my husband is going to put a board at the top of the closet. That way we can maximize the vertical storage in this closet as well. And here is a little overview of how everything turned out. As you can see, I've really pared down everything in their closet. They don't have a lot of clothes, just what they wear.
I'm finally done with this closet project and I am so happy with how things turned out. About a year ago, I did a similar closet makeover for my daughter, and that system has worked out really well for her. So it kind of inspired me to do a similar system. And being that I already had a lot of these bins and this bookshelf, my cost to do this project was very, very minimal. So I'm happy with that. I wanted to create a closet that my boys can grow into as well. So I wanted to divide it where they each have their own half. And then there's room to grow for them too as they get larger hangers and more clothes. My husband will eventually be doing a board across the top, which will allow us to kind of maximize the vertical space in this closet as well. I absolutely love this system for laundry, especially if you have kids. It is such a simple process. I don't fold any of my boys' clothes. They wear a lot of sweatpants and cotton t-shirts, and I've learned that they don't wrinkle. So if I just toss them into a bin, it's easy enough for them to pick what they want to wear. It's so easy for them to help with the laundry process as well, because they literally just have to toss their clothes in each bin based on category. So I have it broken down to up top is more seasonal stuff like swim trunks and shorts, because it's winter in Minnesota here, so we don't really need those things right now. And then I have socks and undies, and then each side the boys have pants, shirts, and then pajamas on the bottom. I like this system too because it kind of limits to what you can have. So you can't overconsume, which is really nice. But I found because the boys have a lot of jeans, I wasn't able to contain them in a single bin. So I decided to hang their jeans, and I'm really happy with how that turned out. And I don't think it will create that much more work during the laundry process. So overall, super happy. I hope you found some value and inspiration to do a project like this around your home. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.